Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Nanny Phantom, and yes, as you see here, we are back. Finally back with some Pokemon content. Guys, it took a really long break. I know I always be doing that a lot. I love Mons, but like sometimes with life and everything, it gets a little hectic, so it's hard to fit in the schedule. But I took a break, and I was one day just like, kind of like in my head, hey, kind of feel like playing Mons again. And then Seth came up and he said, yo, we need a coach, and I was like, hey, it's meant to be. So here we are. So this is gonna be week 1 against none other than Kelly, aka UnderTheRadar. I'm sure you guys know him. Obviously, like he's one of the top players and most known people in the YouTube community for Pokemon. So I'm sure you guys definitely know him, but if you don't, make sure you do check out his channel. Kelly, known him for so crazy long, man. This guy is really awesome. Such a lovable dude. He's super nice to everyone, and yeah, he's just super funny, and I really do love this guy. So I'm really happy that we're able to play him here today. First thing I do want to say, guys, that this video is going up super late. The battle was supposed to be up Friday. I didn't get to record the actual battle live because I had like family over, and it was like loud, so I couldn't really record it live when I played him. So I do have to do it post-com, which is annoying, but whatever, we'll get through it. I kind of remember the game, kind of don't, so I'm sorry if I do blank out on a few things or I say the wrong thing before it happens. But I did speed up the actual recording so we don't sit here forever while I talk over it, and I'll pretty much try to explain what I was thinking and things like that. Also, I did not put up a draft analysis. I just really didn't feel like it was necessary. So I'm gonna really quick pull up my full team and just let you guys know what I drafted all together. So as you see on the screen, we do have Garchomp, Darm, Metagross, Gengar, Stunfisk, and Mandibuzz. Along with that, though, we do have Primarina, Roserade, Hitmontop, and Munchlax. So that completes the full roster. And I think it's a really cool team. Definitely very offensive, which is usually not how I draft. I usually draft a lot more, what's it called, bulk. Like I really like to have like between bulk and offense like pretty evenly distributed, but for this draft I just want a little bit different. I kind of wanted to go a lot more offense, and I'm kind of like scared to use it just because like I'm used to always playing the same style all the time, but this time I kind of wanted to mix it up. I can still obviously bring bulky offensive team with this roster, but it's just gonna be a lot different than what I'm used to. There's not many mons that can heal itself to try to, you know, pivot into things, and that's what I'm kind of used to. So I am gonna have to like change my play style a bit, but it's all part of the game, you know. Like I really want to learn different styles. I've been playing the same style forever, so I kind of want to change it up a bit. So that's really the team. Just the synergy I think is really good, and it's gonna be a really fun team. A lot of people do like this team also, so that's always good. So let's really quick talk about the matchup we have in front of us. So Kelly had the choice of bringing Mew, Scizor, Thundurus, Incarnate, Sylveon, Zarude, Porygon 2, Seismitoad, Dragouge, Phalanx, and Shelmet. And we see here he brought the Thundi, P2, Dragouge, Mew, Seismitoad, and Sylveon. And I bring my Garchomp with Soft Sand, and it's a setup Garchomp. We have a Choice Scarf, Darmanitan, Assault Vest, Metagross, Substitute, Black Sludge, Gengar. I'll explain that one in a second. That one kind of needs a little bit of explanation. Gypsy King, aka the Stunfisk. Shout out to Gypsy King. If you guys do know him, he's again one of my close friends when we used to play Mons. I don't think he plays anymore, but hands down the best drafter I've ever seen. Like, yeah, he was amazing. And then we have Mandibuzz with heavy duty boots, you know, standard Mandibuzz. So the one I wanted to talk about before we get into the battle is Gengar, just because Gengar I kind of built just so we can knock off Porygon 2's Eviolite, because knocking that off really helps Garchomp a lot more. It helps it to be able to take it on without even having to set up. And even if it was to switch in with Soft Sand, Earthquake might be able to 2-hit KO depending on its spread and depending if I have Rock Slip. So it just helps a lot more. So that was my plan with Gengar, and that's actually who I ended up leading with. Let me, I guess, start the video while I talk. So that's who I ended up leading with. I was thinking he was gonna lead with Seismitoad, so I was thinking, you know, I'll bluff the energy ball, I'll sub up as he goes into Porygon 2, and then I'll knock off its item. So let's see if that's even what happens. So he does start off with Frog. Great nickname, Kelly, great nickname. Just pretty much how I want it. So I do sub up right away, and he switches into Porygon 2, so that's good. So we're starting off with a good lead, pretty much what I wanted, which is what I used to always do terrible. I used to never be able to lead how I wanted to. I always was in starting off really bad, but the plan had started off well, so we hit it with a knockoff. I'm not sure, I saw Kelly's battle, and he didn't expect the knockoff, so yeah, I didn't think much people would, but it was just a great way to, again, make this Porygon 2 a lot less bulky, because this Mon is freaking annoying. I love it, but I also hate it at the same time. Kelly's team was very hard to take on. Like, he had good walls that, depending on how he plays them, it was just gonna be annoying to handle. So here I do believe I just stay in my Gengar, just because I knew I'll be able to take a foul play. I was hoping I could hit him with a Sludge Wave, do a good amount of damage, hopefully get a poison, and maybe put it in range of 2-hit KOing it, or at least keeping it low on health, so other things can come in and be able to 2-hit KO it. So I should go for the Sludge Wave. I had a feeling he would go for the foul play. Obviously, it's the correct play. And like a dummy, I didn't even put my what's it called, IVs to 0 for attack. I don't know why. So here I think I go into, oh no, I stay in. I stay in Sludge Wave, he recovers, so you're gonna see that. Here we go, alright. See, yeah, I'm speeding this up and it still feel like it's too slow. Here I go Sludge Wave again, and I do believe he goes into his Dragalge, which I was expecting to be a Salt Vest Dragalge. And we're gonna see here, bam bam, it is indeed a Salt Vest. So Dragalge was a little bit scary, but we do have a really good switch into it, which is Metagross, and we are packing the Assault Vest, so I kind of wanted to see what he was going to click. I was really crossing my fingers that he wouldn't click Scald, because Scald would have been very bad if we got a burn on our Metagross. That just makes it a lot less useful. So he goes Shadow Ball, and we eat this up pretty well. And he sees now that we are Assault Vest. Here I do believe, what do we go for here? Meteor Match. I think I go for Meteor Match, and he is gonna go into his Seismitoad. Something I kind of do wish I packed was Grass Knot, because then I definitely would have clicked it here. And then weakening down this freaking Seismitoad is really important. The reason why is because Darmanitan can really help break his team, especially that Porygon 2 doesn't have the Eviolite anymore. Darmanitan will be able to break this team as soon as Seismitoad just gets weakened. It'll be able to just come in and pretty much click something. And I want to be able to use Darmanitan to weaken what I need to weaken, so Garchomp can come in, either set up or maybe not even need to set up and just start wrecking things. So that was kind of like the plan. So we did get a good chunk on this Seismitoad. He does knock off our heavy duty boost, which is kind of annoying, because now when he puts up rocks, which I had a feeling was going to be this turn, Mandibu's going to be taking damage, Darmanitan's going to be taking a big chunk. So that's pretty annoying that he knocked off the heavy duty boost, but I had a feeling he was going to click knockoff. Right now we have good chunk, very good chunk off on Seismitoad, and that's very important, like I just explained before. Getting this thing weakened is going to be a big factor in if Darm and Garchomp can work together to be able to beat Kelly's team. So here I do click U-turn. I had a feeling he was not going to stay in. He does not want to chip away at his Seismitoad. I click U-turn, and I think I go into Gengar here. I don't know why I didn't go into Metagross. I think that would have been a better play, but I end up going into Gengar. And I do believe here I click Sludge Wave, and we already all know who is going to be coming into this, and it is that AV Dragalge. So let's see, is that what happens? I should have clicked Shadow Ball, just because there's no way he would risk his Sylveon Kelly is very like good at using wish passing, so he definitely will not risk that Sylveon. So I should have clicked Shadow Ball just to do at least a little bit more of a chunk, but that's fine. We get a little bit of Black Sludge recovery, which is always good. Here I click Shadow Ball. Again, I wanted to get damage off. Shadow Ball does a decent chunk. If I would have hit this with 2 Shadow Balls, it would have been really good. But he ends up flip turning, which was good for me just because I didn't die. So now I'll be able to do some damage. But here I'm gonna pause for a second. So here, like a dummy, right? I don't know why I thought Gengar outsped this thing. So my thought process was, all right, so I know I'm faster than this. If he outspeeds me, then I know he's Scarf. So I don't know why I was thinking that. I've been playing Mons forever and always known this thing is 111, and for some reason during the game I just blanked out. So we're gonna see here, I am gonna stay in, and you know, I was like, let me risk it, because if he does outspeed me, he's Scarfed, obviously me being stupid. So that logic didn't make any sense. So I stay in. I'm like, alright, if Gengar dies, it dies. And I'm like, alright, cool, so he's Scarfed. And you're gonna see that we also get the Curse Body. So if he actually was Scarfed, that would have been really good, just because he would have to struggle pretty much to hit our Garchomp, which is what I'm gonna go into now. And my plan was to go into Garchomp and possibly just start setting up a little bit and start breaking his team. After I pick Garchomp though, that's when I'm like, wait, why did I go into Garchomp? This thing is definitely faster than my Gengar. And that's when I was like, started like kind of getting annoyed with myself a little bit. I feel like I just made like not the best plays. I didn't prep the team super well as much as I could, but I also haven't played in months, so I'm a bit rusty, so I'm fine with it. I still think I brought a decently good team to be able to take on Kelly. So here he does some really cool prep. Scary Face. I ended up clicking Earthquake because I just did not think he was going to stay in, because Scale Shot would have done a lot to this thing. I ended up kind of, what's it called, butchering that one, because if I hit Scale Shot, that would have done a lot of damage. And then here I go into my Stun Fist, which again, I don't know why. I feel like the better play would have been just to stay in, get some Ruskin damage on the U-turn, and then hit something else with like Earthquake. I should have just clicked Earthquake again. I don't think he would have stayed in, so I should have just clicked Earthquake, gotten so much damage off on this Sylveon, and we would have been looking good. Instead, my Stunfisk is in, his Sylveon is in, and then this is where again I make another big misplay, just misplay after misplay. So here I should just automatically go into Metagross, or I don't know. I should have never went into Stunfisk to begin with, but I could have gone into Metagross, and I ended up staying in and clicking Toxic. And the reason, like, it may seem good for the moment, like, okay, Sylveon's Toxic, but what I didn't think is that I believe after I clicked the Toxic, I was like, wait, he's just gonna wish into his Seismitoad, which is really bad for me. Again, weakening that Seismitoad is what's gonna help Garchomp or Darm be able to do work, to be able to help us try to win the game. So I just know he's gonna go into Seismitoad. I literally can't do anything. I believe here I just put up rocks, just cause like, at least let me get my rocks up. Seismitoad's gonna come in, so and get all his health back. Obviously I can't hit it with anything, so the best play is to put up rocks. Kelly's really good at like using his wish support. I know that's one of like his favorite things. I've noticed it a lot with like Vaporeon and things like that. I've watched Kelly play for like so long, so I know what he likes pretty much. He kind of likes the style I do, except I don't wish pass much. I like just having my recovery like Roost or Recover or whatever. But he likes the wish passing. But we both kind of play a similar style with, we like our bulk to be able to heal itself pretty reliably. So he passes into this Seismitoad, and now this thing's just got even more annoying. Go into Mandibuzz, take rocks, take knockoff. We're looking a little bit weakened here, so I ended up just clicking Roost, I believe. I don't, as much as I want to click Defog, I don't, just because I know this thing is always going to come in on Mandibuzz and be able to get a Defiant boost, and then Stoneface is not going to be able to take it on as easy. So I was like very scared to just click defog. He has pretty much like a free switch into man the buzz almost every single time. I mean, unless I click foul play, then it's gonna do a good chunk. But I'm sure he had a feeling I was gonna go for either roost or defog. So he knocks off my leftovers on my stun fist. Oh no. And I forget what I do here. What do I do here? He U-turns. I think I toxic. Oh no, I think I discharge actually. And I actually think I get a para on this thing. Oh no, pain split. Yeah. I forgot about that. I actually gave him more health, so that's good news, guys. Great plays by me throughout this whole game so far. Here, I think I go for this. No, I think I go to Metagross here. Another thing also that I really have to fix, that's just I've always been so bad at, is my time management in this generation. I know it's like tough for everyone, but like I really suck at it. If you look at Kelly's time, I'm pretty sure he's like 7 minutes something, and I'm already at like 3 minutes. So that alone is huge. I really have to follow my gut more and stop overthinking so much every single play. It'll help in so many ways. It'll help me, all right, I made the right move, follow my gut, make the right move, and it'll save a lot of time. Because there's so many times in the past I've run out of time, or very close to. So he ended up flip turning as I went into Metagross, and then now he's gonna go into the P2, which is again very annoying, but at least its Eviolite is gone. So him gaining the momentum with his freaking Seahorse is really good. I think here he clicks teleport. Here. I don't even know why I went into Stun Fist. I wish I could ask myself why I did that. I'm starting to forget like what happens in these next few turns, so bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Again, I normally don't do post, and I really didn't want to do it, but I have to put up the video, so I ended up just doing a post com, so you guys can at least see what happened and what I was kind of thinking. I think I pain split here because I was thinking he would flip turn, yep, and I don't think it kills. And then I think he goes Sylveon. I believe he goes Sylveon here. Yeah, Sylveon. Alright, cool. And we get a good chunk back, but again, this thing can just keep coming in and wish and passing it, and yeah. I made a wrong move that first time when it passed the wish to Seismitoad. I think that's kind of where the tables turned a little bit, because the chip I did on it, even having a low amount of time with that chip, I think I'd be able to at least bring a good fight to Kelly, like bring it back, because I am down him on. But you know, could have done that and I didn't. So he does Heal Bell, which is really good here. I discharge, and I think I get a para on this actually. Yeah, I do get a para on this. Perfect. I don't think it comes in. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. But here I go into my Darmanitan. Here, if he got para, that would have been nice. But I think he wishes and then he passes it, I believe. Look at Darman. Darm's beautiful. I wish I could be as happy as Darm. Alright, so now we're going into Seismitoad. See, this is what I'm saying, like, if I would have chipped that Seismitoad, the wish wouldn't have been as effective as it is right now, for sure. Here, I shouldn't stay in, I don't think. He already has his rocks up, so he has no reason to just click a move that will hit me hard. I believe I do go Mandibuzz here. I can't wait to do these lives again. Like, I really don't like doing post-comp. I thought I might maybe enjoy it. He hits us with the poison jab. We don't get poisoned, thankfully. That would have been terrible. I think I U-turn here? Yeah. I was like, there's no point in healing this thing up anymore. Like, I just need to start killing things because time is running out. So I gotta see what my timer is on, actually. And here I go Darm. No, I think I go, yeah, I do go, I think I go Garchomp here and start setting up. I believe that I go Garchomp, I set up an SD, and then I think he clicks Scary Face to slow me down. Or knock off? Yeah, knock off, yeah. And then after I SD, he clicks Scary Face to slow me down, and I clicked Earthquake again. So we're gonna see that in a second. I end up clicking Earthquake. And my reason again is like I just didn't think he would like stay in. Like this thing can be really annoying. But that Mew is there. I do outspeed Mew though, even if he Scary Faces me, like after Scale Shot. Yeah, I should have clicked it. I was gonna click it. I was like, again, there was no point in me clicking it. Wait, did I just SD twice? Yeah, I'm terrible. We're both watching this battle, guys, together, alright? So I SD again. Definitely terrible move. I should have, and I think I clicked Earthquake there. Yeah, okay. I should have Scale Shot, because if I Scale Shot, I would be at neutral speed. And then I think I killed Dragology here, and then his Mew comes in. So I would have been at neutral speed, and I think a +2 Earthquake would have killed Mew. Maybe not. I think Kelly would have prepped for that. Yeah, Earthquake. This thing is dead. So I told myself if Mew comes in, it's Scarfed. Either way, I'm -1 speed, so it doesn't matter. But it coming in made me think it was Scarfed before, just because I was like, this kind of looks like it's something to deal with Garchomp. But if I Scale Shotted there, I think I actually would have killed that Mew, this Mew. I know Mew is bulky, but +2 Garchomp? I don't know, man. So here I go into Darm. He Ice Punches. And then I think I U-turn here. As he goes into the Toad. And then the Toad just becomes a problem, just because it's very hard to take down. But it's kind of nice rewatching this, just because I really do see how many mistakes I made. Like, when I actually played the game, I knew I made some mistakes, but I didn't know it was this many. So I don't know, it's definitely like seeing a lot helps you learn what you did wrong. I gotta start doing this in general, like even after a battle, win or loss, just rewatch it and like really see what I did right or wrong. I do want to get better at Mons again. It's just fun. So here, I wish I knew what I was. Oh wait, I clicked U-turn, right? Yeah. At least my momentum, I kind of been like, kind of rocking it, you know. Momentum-wise, I think really I should have just got rid of rocks. Even if this thing got a Defiant boost, I could have just went into Darm. And then Darm would have been a lot safer. Here I think I die. And then I think I run out of time here actually. No idea why I went to Darm. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I run out of time here. So we do, and I think the rules are if you run out of time, all your, like, it drops to 0, right? All your mons drop to 0. So we did just lose to Kelly 5-0. Or 5-0, sorry. I'm used to saying nil for like soccer and stuff. So we end up losing to Kelly. Again, guys, like literally this whole video was just me kind of rewatching it and seeing the mistakes I did. Oh, you're gonna see all the stuff I watch. What is this? Oh, this guy's hilarious. I'm gonna put that away though. Y'all don't need to see that. Let me put that here again. Alright, look at Sylveon. What's it called? What was I saying? Yeah, rewatching this really made me see the mistakes I made in prep, definitely. One of my close friends, Alex, aka Onesie Bennett, he gave me a really good Garchomp set that I definitely should have listened and used it. Instead, I didn't use it for my own reasons, but definitely if I brought it, I think I would have been way better off. So sorry about that, Alex. I know I'll be doing that sometimes. But I am obviously not gonna reveal the set because it could be something maybe I want to bring if we play Kelly again. But overall, this game was just full of mistakes. My prep wasn't the best, and I definitely think I could have brought it back if I just made some moves that made more sense. Like rewatching this really made me see like, all right, a lot of these things just make no sense to me. But again, it's a learning experience. I'm not mad at all. I could, I don't really care. Like this is a game. You win some and lose some, especially losing to Kelly. That's like, you know, Kelly is the best. So gotta love that guy even if you lose. So I hope you did enjoy, guys. I know this video is a bit of a mess, me coming back and everything. It's just getting adjusted to talking again. You know, it's a little bit different. And being post-com and just being late and like, yeah, it's been a mess. But I hope you guys did like it. I do like that I'm able to see the things that I messed up and hopefully fix for next time. So again, guys, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out Kelly. He's the bomb. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in week 2 when we take on the homie, the beautiful Jay. All right, guys, peace.